A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement.
And a welcome inside. Now at the plate, Ketel Marte. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for Arizona, the center fielder, number 4.
Pitch on the way.
Ketel Marte.
And underway now from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball 1. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Swung on but fouled off to the left.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
On a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first 2 guys in the batting order.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the 8 away from him. I know.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Eduardo Escobar standing in. His solo shot accounted for their only score of the ball game a night ago. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Change up low, 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. To 2-2 now. Rojas over at second. Peralta is over at first with 1 away. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Striding into the box, Christian Walker. Chance to cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today. From the stretch, and he fouls this one off. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 0-2, here it is. Another one sent foul.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3.
Leading off for Arizona, the right fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first
26.
pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to second for one. So here now is the pitcher, number 49. He readies for his first plate appearance. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte.
The center fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Marte.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Standing in, Miguel Rojas. A base hit in his first trip.
Miguel Rojas.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
He froze him on the fastball there. Miguel Rojas goes down for out number 2 in the top half. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
All even now, 2-2. Fouled away. Third inning, no score to this point. The 2-2 one more time. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Taylor is going to get there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So digging in now, Pretty Boy Big Daddy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Big Daddy.
One out, nobody on. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
The 0-2 once more. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Eduardo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll miss the target away with a fastball. It's 1-0. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball.
And he misses 2-1.
Count 2-1.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. Opportunity now to take a look into some of the future plans for the Dodgers as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent minor league action.
The batter, the first baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Walker.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Christian Walker is sent packing for the second out of the inning. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will Diamondbacks down. Digging in now, Carson Kelly looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. stepping in, Tim
Up next for the
LaCastro.
Diamondbacks,
He's 0 for 1
the
thus
second
far.
baseman, Tim
Fouled away.
LaCastro.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and
number
here's
49.
another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Number 49 stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. 1-2. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Ketel Marte. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Marte.
Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Popped him up. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away. Digging in, Miguel Rojas, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Rojas.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Striding in once again, David Peralta. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Next for the Dodgers, Pretty Boy Big Daddy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this will kick off the base of the wall. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Johnny Dubose. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Rojas is up with it. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
The center fielder.
Now at the plate, Chris Taylor, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Taylor.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Escobar is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Eduardo Escobar. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Into the box now, Christian Walker. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully
there's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Taylor on the warning track. He makes the catch. Striding in, number 26. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game. And the inning is over. Up next for Arizona, Carson Kelly. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Swing, and he pops him up, but this will land untouched. The next 0-2 is a fastball that misses.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. In now, Tim LeCastro. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Fastball called for strike 2. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Number 32 will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for number 37. Enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Digging in to try it again. Pretty boy, Big Daddy. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt.
And it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Ketel Marte 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike one. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Fouled away.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Coming to the plate now, David Peralta. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Taylor is there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. 4-0 the score this afternoon. The Los Angeles Dodgers used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win.
Here now is our final line score.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Just north of down. Stepping up now, Javier Baez. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for
first
the
pitch on its way.
The shortstop.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Zero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here. This team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Hayward, or often just J. Hay. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Jason Hayward goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Count is 1-2 now. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Up 3 down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Wilson Contreras. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Here's another 0-2. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And, guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball looked at for a strike. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's Chris Bryant now. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. The pitcher, Pretty Boy Big Daddy, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
And he got him.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned to.
Now batting, David Bodie. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, number 73, and he's ready to take his first cuts.
Number 73.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down quiet. So here's the Dodgers pitcher. Pretty boy, Big Daddy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
In quickly with it is Hayward, so that holds the runner at third base.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's 7-0. Digging in and looking for more. Daniel Robertson. He singled his last time up.
Robertson.
He got him. And it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. So striding in, Cody Bellinger. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Cody Bellinger.
Drilled to the left side. Bryant is up with it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Here's Javier Baez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Jason Hayward stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. And that misses 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Coming to the plate now, Nicholas Castellanos. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Strike 1 to start the at bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So one gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. In there, strike two.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Hit in the air to right field. Chasing after it is Taylor. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it. At the plate, pretty boy, Big Daddy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup. Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the... I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
And a dive, but he's back in there. The 3-1 pitch. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. Into the box now, Daniel Robertson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Daniel Robertson
tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Castellanos is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Cody Bellinger. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Bellinger.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jose Abreu. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. The 1-1. His fastball that misses.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Heading out towards shallow right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. Here's Corey Seager, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Ready on 1 and 2. Popped him up. Rizzo is there for it. And that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, David Bodie will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Outside, 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Albert Almora.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. He enters play here at 288, 4 home runs and 17 RBIs. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And now to the plate, the pitcher, Pretty Boy, Big Daddy, and an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say he's really earned it. Line drive to left, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Javier Baez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Here's Jason Hayward now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
The center fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hayward.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
So he got him swinging. Jason Hayward takes the hat trick with his 3rd strikeout of the night. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Punts are down in order. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Wilson Contreras. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively.
That's up.
Hopped up. Abreu has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up. Rodriguez in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. At the plate, Chris Bryant. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what is he doing? He shows up. Rookie of the Year. MVP. I mean, get in line.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Popped up. Number 16 waits on it, and that ends the inning. At the plate, David Bodie starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Settling in now, Kyle Schwarber. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Number 2 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Chicago. Number 2.
And that misses, ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Fouled off. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a 1-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
A 7-0 shutout.